Amendment team, we're going to prove to you once and for all that Proactive works. So if you want to try it, give us a call, because we're going to let 1 million people try Proactive and receive our legendary refining face mask free if you call right now.
You heard it. Be one of the first callers and you'll receive a 60-day trial of Proactive solution risk-free, plus a free refining face mask when you call 1-800-750-1544.
Proactive's combination therapy system uses prescription-grade acne medicine and soothing spa-quality botanicals to create a powerful acne-fighting system. It's so effective it transforms blemishes and bumps into clear, smooth skin.
You can have beautiful, healthy-looking skin. Put us to the test and we'll prove it. Get your risk-free 60-day trial plus a free refining face mask.
Call toll-free now, 1-800-750-1544. That's 1-800-750-1544.
Hit it, RC.
Hi, welcome to the RC Get Together and the Happy Hour. Here we go with the best sounds in town.
I can tell you she got the magic man, Tomas, man. I've never seen that head move so much in his life. You take it, Tomas. And those horns were for KMPC. Is that right? Going to hear what's
right? Yeah, I was just going to say that. The whole idea was built around the KMPC logo. KMPC, Los Angeles.
And who made this for you? This was custom done for you, right, Roger Carroll?
KMPC jingles were done by Harry Zimmerman, and he also did this. It's called RC's Brass 710. Every top musician in Hollywood was on that session.
I'm telling you, what a great session. That was really, it spent a lot of money. They did Pam's jingles out of Texas.
Well,
and then
Gene Autry had platinum saddlebags, you know.
But he spent money on that station to make it sound great, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. The whole idea. Well, you know, you were talking in your feature before about young people getting started. It's a shame that the broadcasting business is not, we can't relive the past. But the opportunities that we had aren't there anymore. It's
okay,
really
so here's,
a shame.
let me talk about that. And welcome back here to the PM Show on CRN and our new affiliate K-Spa 1510. Talk from the Spa. That's Paul Stern. I'm Michael Horn. Roger Carroll, the radio great and television great, is here. So, Paul, you were mentioning that the Talkers Convention, there were blogs going on, and as well, it was sold out in New York, but they're saying it's the last Talkers Convention because?
Yeah, they made a comment that this would be the last Talkers Talk Radio Convention because the industry doesn't have enough people involved in it to support such a convention.
Exactly what you're saying, Roger Carroll, is that there's nobody left in radio anymore. It's all syndicated programming.
Right. When I was 15 years old, I was working on a radio station.
Right.
A 15-year-old kid is not qualified or sharp enough to do a talk show.
No, they're not anymore, are they?
No.
You were 15 years old, and you were doing the morning show when you were 15 there in Frederick, Maryland?
That's right.
Wow.
You know, playing records and going to CBS News. I mean, I have some tapes of it, and every time they're all on glass transcriptions that have been transferred, and I listen to it, and I say, oh, my God, I wouldn't have hired him for all the money in the world. Even if his dad owned the station, I'd get him out of town.
And weren't you one of the first guys to do, like, syndicated radio? Now, you're a kid, 15, when you started, and then you had your career going around town, ending up in L.A. at KMPC.
Well, I came here to go to school.
You did?
Yeah, and then
What year was that? When did you come, and how old were you when you came to Los Angeles?
18.
And you came to Los Angeles at age 18 to go to school, and then how'd you get into radio in L.A.?
I took an audition at ABC, and Dresser Dahlstedt said, well, the qualifications were 10 years experience or a college education, which I didn't have either one, but I pronounced the word Calliope instead of Catalope. And I was hired as a summer relief announcer. And then, if you remember John Harlan.
John Harlan, the great quiz show announcer, sure.
Right. At the end of the summer relief job, which was usually about 5.5 months, Channel 2 in Los Angeles was going on the air. And John went over to CBS, Channel 2, and I was hired to go on staff, and I was on staff until I went into service. And when I came back, well, let me tell you something interesting. In those days, we had live orchestras, plus Adlam and a couple other guys, and whenever we had a fill on the network, there were live musicians. So when they started playing records, the suits in New York said, well, why don't we hire a music guy? And they hired Paul Whiteman. At the time, Paul Whiteman was older than God. That didn't last long, and ABC television was just starting, and I was over at TV, and I was very young, and Dresser Dahlstedt, chief announcer, said, you're going back to radio to do a record show. And I had the nerve to look at him straight in the eye and say, Mr. Dahlstedt, I don't play records. I did that when I was 15 years old. He said, get your bleep over to ABC Radio, or you ain't going to be an ABC network.
We'll find out more when we come back with Roger Carroll, the PM Show, Michael Horn and Paul Stern, right here at CRN.
Are you struggling with too much credit card debt?